Yes, good morning, everybody. Here from Thailand. Here is Christian with Christian Economics again. Today is the 14th January and it's a Saturday. The stock markets are closed, and today I want to show you the next stock. It was the Minas de Buenaventura, also a gold mine stock, but compared to Barrick Gold that I showed you last time, this is here. The next one is Minas de Buenaventura. This company is much more smaller, and the last years they had been really difficult for Minas because it's the biggest mine in Peru, and Peru had a big problem with COVID, and they also have at the moment and before political crisis. So many workers didn't come to work, and they had some protests. So it was very difficult for the company to run a good business. So this you can see also in the numbers for the last years. But anyway, the stock is cheap. It's family owned, and the history was also good from Minas. So yeah, this is the stock that I will show you today to my portfolio. Now, after that week, we have a profit since the year beginning of 6,000 euro compared with the starting capital of 100,000 euros. So yeah, it's still lucky timing for me that everything went up. So, but that's okay. That's a good thing. So let's go to the numbers then of Minas, and this is the next one. So we have it here. So these are the numbers of Minas in US dollar. The price is 8.36 US dollar per stock at the moment. And we see here the last years had been challenging. 2019 was the baddest year. Then 2020, the revenue fell more, and 2021, the revenues came up around 33%, but the operating result was, because of some special items, still negative. And I will show you in another sheet that if we exclude these special items, the company did running much more better in normal times. So for all this company, we have total equity about 2.5 million and debt of 1.1 billion. That's still okay, good financed. And this means we have an equity ratio from 43% at the moment. And interesting is the market cap. The market cap is just 2.1 billion. And if I compare to the total equity, so at the moment I can buy this stock still under the total equity of the company. So normally this means it's really cheap, because normally you pay much more than the total equity for that. Let us take a look at the cash flow for the last 2 years. This was positive. The free cash flow in 2021 was 406 million compared to 2 billion market cap. So it's a return of 20%, the cash flow return of 20% of the investment. And 2020, there was a free cash flow of 188 million. So this still would be a profit around 9% if I compare to the market cap of the company. Yeah, then I want to show you something more about Minas, and this is the chart that I want to show you. Here we see here we see the blue one is the graph at the moment, the stock price, and the purple one are the earning per shares, is the diluted earning per share exclude extra items. This is what I told you. If we take out this cost that was on for the worker problem, COVID problem, then the numbers look much more better in the last quarters. And we see it here, the last 7 quarters, if we exclude the items, the company would be profitable. And we see the stock is still very low compared to the other lows. We are at 836 now. In 2016, it was a little bit lower. So, but the good times in 2011, after we had a big rise in the gold price, there had been prices of 52. And we see in the past also what this company is able to. Now we have maybe a profit earning per share about 60 cents, but the company was able to produce a profit per share of $3 per year. So that's really, really good. And the hope is that if all the problems are solved, that the company will come to better times. It came already to some better times, but they can be much more better. So this would be very, very good for the stock. So that means the stock is really not comparable to Barrick Gold. It has much more risks, and the situation is not comfortable at the moment. So it's just like we think there can be a turnaround in the business and turnaround in the stock, and searching gold prices for sure will help. And let's see about the gold production from 2019 to 2022. So we see here it was stable. It was stable. Also we have here, we had also here after COVID, after the problems, the gold prices, the production went up. The last 2 quarters, it was a little bit lower, but it's still in the average of the last 3 years. So that's also not fantastic, but it's not a really bad. And now let's take a look on the gold price at the moment. So this is the gold price for the last 5 years. And yeah, we see we had a peak in 2020 to 2021 in the COVID times. The gold price was rising, and then we went sideways. And here, 2022, the Ukraine war brought the gold price also up a little bit. And then, but then it came more boring, and the gold price went down nearly to 1,600 US dollar. But the last weeks now, the gold price surprising everybody because it's going up very fast if we compare to the past. And yeah, it will be very interesting, the point around 2,000 US dollar, if we can break this resistance or not. If yes, there can be a very high potential for the gold price. So if you look on the long-term chart, we see the top in 2011, it was around 1900. Now we're at 1,900. And if we compare this flag, it's very similar to this flag here from the year 2008, 2009. And we saw also we had a good surging stock, but then there came a correction and it was not able to come over the 1,000 US dollar. But after this limit was broken, the acceleration was very fast of the gold price. And in nearly 12 months, the gold price could double nearly to 2,000 US dollar, or 80–90% in the top. So this was quite good. So this situation now is also very interesting, because the question is, we will fall down soon and it takes more time for the break, the upside break, or is it now the time that we will see gold prices above 2,000 US dollar? And all this makes the stock prices of the gold mines interesting at the moment because of the leverage. I told that in the last video about Barrick Gold, what means the leverage. And so that's why I bought also Minas Buenaventura, because it has a high potential to double or triple his stock prices, but it's also a risky stock, because if the gold price goes down, the problems not stop on Minas, then there can come much more harder times for the company, and this would not be good. Okay, then is absolutely no recommendation of to buy any stocks for you. I just want to show with this video what I'm doing, where I'm investing, why I'm doing it. I hope you did like it, this video. And the next will be a normal company. It's the Cognizant that I will show you. Cognizant is a very, very, very fantastic, high quality stock, really amazing. And compared with the past, it's also at a very cheap price at the moment. So this is a really interesting stock that brought a lot of profit for the investors in the last 20 years. And more I will talk about this stock in the next video. Okay, thank you very much for watching. Have a good Saturday and take care and see you soon. Bye bye.